Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is your sister Naima B. Robert here, and today I'm going to talk about keeping the faith in hard times. Many of us have experienced loss, but even more of us have seen loss all around us. How do we make sense of the difficulties of this life? How do we make sense of the challenges? How do we make sense of things when they don't go the way that we planned, the way that we wished, the way that we hoped? I'd like to offer you what I hope will be some comfort, some solace, and some reminders for you on this journey. And the first is I'm going to share a little piece that I took from my friend Alia Umrayan. And she said this in a talk, and I use it all the time because it is the truth. And that is that the human is always in one of three states. He or she has either been tested, gone through hard times, challenges, difficulties. She is either being tested currently, or she is going to be tested. No human being will escape one of these three states. What are the three states again? Has been tested in her past, is currently being tested now, or is going to be tested in the future. Now, if we accept that this is true, then it makes sense for us to arm ourselves, for us to fortify ourselves so that if our time of test is in the past, then we can heal from it. If our time of test is right now, then we can be patient with it. And if our time of tests is in the future, then we can prepare for it, inshallah. And so, the first thing to do is to realize that whether it's past, present, or future, this is the human condition. You're not alone. And so if this is the case for every human being, and it has always been the case for every human being throughout history, then I know something for sure. And that is, we have the ability to cope. We have the ability to get through this. We have the ability to grow through this. We have the ability to heal through this. You're going to be okay, inshallah. You just need to remember that. Many times, the tests that we go through are made worse by our own thoughts about the tests. You know that feeling where you feel like it's the end of the world? Like nothing has ever been worse than this. Nothing will ever be good again. You're the only one going through this. You're being punished. You're being tested and tried, and it's never going to end. Those thoughts, those are the thoughts that make the test worse. And so, what we need to do is to make sure that in our minds, we always hold on to this belief that if He brought me to it, He can bring me through it. I'm not alone. I'm not the only one this has happened to. And if I am here, then there is something for me to learn here. There is some good for me here. There is some growth for me here. There's some healing for me here. Let me find it. I speak to you as somebody who has experienced loss like so many others. If you know anything about my story, then you know I lost my husband of 17 years. Within a 2-week period, he was gone. Allah yarhamu. I never expected this for my life trajectory. Who does? We had plans, we had 5 children, we had a future, we had dreams and goals of our own. And within 2 weeks, he was gone. What that test taught me is that this life is temporary and everything that we have is on loan. And if you believe that that's true, then let's start acting like it. Everything is part of our journey back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everything is part of the plan. There is nothing that can befall you that does not hold at least a kernel of good for you. Something you can learn from, something you can heal from, something you can seek forgiveness for, something that you can use to make yourself better, stronger, more faithful. So as we see so many injustices in the world around us, whether it's the big picture things, the political things, or even within our own homes, please keep the faith. This life is a test, and every one of us has either been tested, is being tested right now, or is going to be tested. You can do this, inshallah. Just remember your path, remember your purpose, and remember that as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises in the Quran, إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا, that verily with difficulty there is ease. I'm going to say that again. With difficulty there is ease. With difficulty there is ease. The ease is coming, inshallah. You just have to believe it. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this content beneficial, then be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss a single upload. Let's do this.